Hey everyone, it's Lindsay from My Crafty Plans. Today I'm going to be planning the week of July 30th in my Erin Condren Vertical Neutral. I'm going to be using this Refresh kit from Inky and the Brain. I love this kit so much. I feel like I've been hoarding this forever, but this seemed like the perfect week to use this. I already did cut down this bottom washi just a smidge. It's too pretty to like cut in half, but I wanted to just bring in a little bit of baby bows from Simply Gilded. So yeah, I'm gonna bring in these baby candy bows in the blue. Just thought this would like soften things up just a smidge. I like my sub box went to my house in Texas and we're still at the beach, so I don't have my new baby tropical bows that came in the July box, but that's okay. I'm so excited to use this kit. Like I said, I've been hoarding this forever. It's such a gorgeous kit, and I packed this in my like schedule of kits. Of course, I like completely ignored it, and I've been just like doing whatever, but that's fine. And I thought this would be like the perfect week to use this kit because it's like summery and vacationy, but it's not really beachy. And we ended up so we ended up going back to Philadelphia for part of this week because it was my sister-in-law's baby shower. We'd originally planned to just like go back for the day on Sunday, but then my brother-in-law, my like other brother-in-law, so my husband has a sister and a brother, and his brother was coming in too, which we didn't think that they were going to be coming in because they live like not that close. And then they were actually coming in for like a long weekend, and we hardly ever get to see them because just like it never seems like our like home visitations like align correctly. I don't know if that makes sense. So like we haven't seen them in a really long time, and they have a daughter that's just like a couple months older than our daughter, so our little cousin, and they like hardly ever get to see each other. So we decided to go home for the weekend to like hang out with them, which I'm so glad we did. It was like the cutest thing ever watching the girls play together and like all the like little cousin funness. Anyway, it was really, really fun. So I'm glad we got to do that. But yeah, so anyway, so this whole week we only went to the beach like one time, so it seems like kind of silly to use like a super beachy themed kit, although I guess like one time is more than a lot of people get to go to the beach in a week. But anyway, so I just decided to use this kit, but also I just love this kit. It's like so beautiful. I did such a bad job cutting that bottom washi, but that is okay. I'm gonna use the date covers from this as well, but foiled date dots from this Rose Colored Days sampler. So if you watched my video last week, I was like talking about how I couldn't find my my silver, like I feel like I'm missing a big chunk of silver foil, and I thought I would find it like once I've cleaned up from filming, but I still can't. So I'm not sure if I just like had stuff that I forgot to pack, or like I lost a bunch of silver foil, which I hope I didn't lose it. So anyway, I'll probably never know because I don't have like a really great grasp of what's in my collection anyways. To be perfectly honest, I just kind of buy things. I feel like I hardly ever use kit date covers, but I almost always use the Inky and the Brain ones. I just like, she always does like such fun date covers, and they're like pretty easy to pair with the foiled date dots. But also I just like, I've mentioned this before, her paper, Esley from Inky and the Brain, her premium matte paper is like, I think my #1 favorite sticker paper. It's like the most luxurious premium matte. It feels like so buttery. It's so nice to write on. Anyway, I do have a coupon code for her shop, which is CraftyPlans20. It is in the description below as well. She is such a sweetheart. set that up for you guys a while ago. Anyway, those date covers are so cute. I think I'm going to use Pool Blue at the top. There's like so many washies that go with this kit. So last week I realized, after I posted my picture, I realized I didn't put the washi on the top, but I kind of liked how it looked, and it was like a really soft kit, so I feel like that looked nice. But this week we're going big and bright and summery and not soft. Okay, so anyway, this week was super fun. My mother-in-law was here. She got in on Sunday, and then she stayed until like Wednesday, and then we had like a pretty chill week. We went to the beach on Thursday, and we discovered that actually that going to the beach in the morning is like, I think I'm gonna skip the blender. So we discovered that going to the beach. Okay, so I just put these all up and down my arm in the order that I want them. Hopefully I remember how to do this. But anyway, so we discovered that going to the beach in the morning instead of in the afternoon is actually, like, we had been going after my daughter naps, and she like just like, I don't know, she can't last that long at the beach. She's 2, and also we have a baby, so, and he can't last that long anywhere. But like, so anyway, just like, I don't know, it wasn't really, like, it was okay, especially if there's a lot of other people, but it wasn't like super working. And so it was like not, it hadn't been great. But so on Thursday we decided to just try going in the morning, and we had such a good time. We lasted so much longer. It was just like really, really fun. It was really working. Oh, and all these flowers are going to be in the middle. Well, that's okay. It was just like, it just really worked out. And so we've been doing that now, and it was like, we've been getting there like early in the morning. We can watch them set up the lifeguard stand, which is like kind of really fun to watch. It's such a feat of like amazing strength. You have to be so strong to be like a beach lifeguard. It's not, it's like a really, like, one day we watched this guy push the boat like all the way down the beach by himself, and then his buddy got there like right at the end to help him, but it was like he had already just like pushed this boat that's like 800 pounds by himself. Okay, so then for headers, I'm gonna use like a hodgepodge of things. So I have these in that I used last week as well, but I'm gonna use the blue ones, and then I'm gonna use like this blue sequiny ones and these silver foil. So I think I'm gonna do the silver foil on the boxes. I think that'll be good because I like I said, I don't have overlays because I have like one overlay because I can't find them. Yeah. But anyway, I do like, I know I have some more at home that I didn't pack, even if I like did, or I have a lot at home because I may have, you know, forgotten to pack some. And then I also did place like a Rose Colored Days order during the like SPC sale because duh. And these are from Rose Shadow Collection, and the sequin ones are from a Scribble Prints Co. grab bag that I had. Okay, so I think I am going to take this one overlay that I have and do it on the quote box. And I'm just going to like off center it a little so that it's like not cutting off too much of the quote. I think that's really cute. Okay, and then I need a flag. Like a couple different flags and a couple different sizes. That doesn't quite go on that, so I'm going to have to white out the bottom here. I whited out the July. I like this because it like kind of matches the date cover, so I think that looks kind of cool. All right. Except for, there we go. And then I have these flag overlays from Artbox stickers. And I'm going to put one of these on as well, just for a little bit of sparkle that needs to be cut. Okay, so this kit has like so much sidebar stuff. Leslie does like a really great job with making like a bunch of different options for sidebars, like a bunch of different headers for them. And actually this is the old format of her kits. She did like a small reformat a little bit earlier, or like a little bit ago, and she like took off the date dots, and you can buy them as an add-on, which I like never use them because I almost always use foiled ones, although I do like her date dots for the monthlies. I usually save them to use in my monthly spreads. But she added like more boxes, more functional stuff, which is perfect because she didn't have like a ton of quarter boxes in the kit before. She had like a mix of quarter and squiggles, but she added in some more boxes in their place, so that's perfect. Okay, anyway, I'm gonna like actually I think I'm gonna use that one at the bottom. So I am gonna do a word of the week at the top, and I'm gonna use this for that, except for I feel like my word of the week lately has been like the same every week. It's just like some variation of like family playtime. But that's okay. That's what we've been doing. I'm gonna do a weekly ombre for dinners, and she has a dinners header and 2 different weekly ombres, but this peachy color is so, or like corally color I guess, is so stunning, so I'm gonna use that. And then this week I read, it's actually a reread for me, but it was kind of an all-encompassing reread, the Premonition series, which if you like kind of like fantasy type stuff, it's a really good one. It's like about this girl who like is turning into an angel. Anyway, it sounds really weird, but it was good. I'm gonna replace that box with the yellow one of the same pattern. It's just like a lot of blue all at once. But anyway, it's a really good series. And again, it's on Kindle Unlimited. I've been reading a lot of Kindle Unlimited. Although this week that we're in right now, you'll see next week when I do my plan with me, I've not been reading at all because I've just been watching Orange is the New Black. I feel like I'm going to run out of space. And I don't even care because the sidebar is kind of like decorative for this. Although I do like knowing what I had for dinner. Oh no, I have plenty of space. I got plenty of space. All right. So I think I'm going to do, where are my baby bows? Gonna do baby bows at the bottom here. Just make sure everything fits. Then this from Wild Summer Designs, just gonna bring some of these in this week too. And then I'm gonna do more washi here, but I think I'm gonna use some of the kit washi. Okay, so on Monday my daughter had camp. I'm gonna use one of these like little squiggles for that. These are like super cute, and that like, but I don't, so they're like super cute, but they're like not my fave, but they're perfect for layering with the script. And these are my Station Stickers customs. She does custom foil words, which is awesome. And then after that we went, I'm gonna see which way I can fit this flag in. We went to get acai bowls and iced coffee again, my new favorite post-camp ritual. Sometimes like just my husband drops her off, and sometimes we go together. It's like the parking situation there is kind of a nightmare, so it's kind of easy if you have two people. And like I'm a really bad parallel parker, so I can't really do it myself. But like my husband can do it himself. That is also from Inky and the Brain. It's like a little yogurt cup breakfast sticker, and an iced coffee from Artbox stickers. It's actually, breakfast is like a word that I always used to say wrong when I was little, and I like still, when I'm like not thinking about it, I still say it wrong. Anyway, and then I just did some like planning and filming in the morning, and just like hung out with the baby and stuff. So I'm gonna use like pretty chill day, and I just layered that on some washi from the kit, and these are both from Rose Colored Days. So super chill. It was like raining this day, and we didn't really have like anything to do, and my daughter was like kind of grumpy, so we decided to try and like watch a movie with her, which we don't really let her watch a lot of TV, so it was like kind of a big deal, but it didn't really go that well anyways. Probably because we don't let her watch that much TV. She doesn't have the patience to sit through it, which is a good thing. It makes me happy. Anyway, we tried to watch Coco with her, which was cute for a little while, and then she was over it, and we just had like a really relaxing afternoon, had a cocktail, just chilled out, etc. So just gonna put that like that. That's like deco from the kit, and then that I did have a video up that day, so I'm going to use these little things, and actually I think like the blue and the pink really mix, so on this one I'm going to use the blue, and these are from Paper Muse Crafts to mark my video. I'm just going to grab another piece of deco because it's not going to take me like that much to write in, like relax with a cocktail. On Tuesday, we went and got coffee, and I actually got a hot coffee this day. I discovered, if you live in an area that has Wawa, if you mix like regular coffee with like a little bit of like that weird machine coffee, it's really, really delicious. Like that, they have like one of those like latte machines, if you will. So I mixed like regular coffee with French vanilla, and now I've been doing that for whenever I want a hot coffee. It's delicious. And then because I don't like something like too overly sweet. I guess that's not true, I do, but not for like my first coffee of the day. And then we also went for a walk. Let me make sure I can fit this in. I'm with my mother-in-law was here, so we took the kids like in the stroller and just kind of like walked about. I'm gonna white everything out, just the edges, because it like shows through the quarter box anyway. And then after that, we went out to lunch all together, which was really fun. And we had kiddo cooperation, which is always nice. Gonna use this little meal icon that's like all stuff from the kit. And then again, making sure everything fits here. Okay, so that that afternoon was the Foxy Fix mystery sale, and I am happy to report that I scored a bunch of stuff, which I have not seen yet because I sent it home. So I'm gonna like do a whole thing when I get that. I was thinking I might like go live on Instagram to unbox that because that could be fun. And additionally, we like walked to this super delicious candy store and picked up candies, and they have like this. They have like chocolate covered blueberries there, but like chocolate covered fresh blueberries, not chocolate covered like dried blueberries, and they're like the most amazing thing you've ever tasted, and they only have them for like a really short while blueberries are in season because they're made with like local blueberries. It's a whole thing. Anyway, they're so delicious. So we did that, and then that night we had a date night since my mother-in-law was here to babysit, and there's like restaurants that you can't really get into on the weekend so much. So we went to Steve & Cookies, which is my absolute favorite restaurant on the island. I think I'm also going to grab one of these hearts from our box stickers for that, just like double heart that, just to add in a little more foil. And grab an Artbox Stickers TN for the Foxy Fix mystery sale. I use this for marking that. No, I don't like that. I don't like that. Okay, I'll just use this little sneaker icon for walking to the candy store because we walked there. Not that it was a long walk, it's around the corner. So then on Wednesday, my daughter had camp again, and my mother-in-law was still here she watched the baby while we dropped my daughter off. And so we went and picked up acai bowls and a nice coffee again. And this is from like the Scribble Prince Go sampler glitter sampler sheet, and I can see that it's like a misfit, although like as per usual you can barely tell. I'm going to move that down a little. Oh, I didn't realize that's like the washi that matches that. I'm going to grab a different strip. I'll get this one instead, so that doesn't look like it's like a continuation of the full back. So I'm going to move this down a little. And do that same thing with the yogurt sticker. I'll put that there, and I'll put the iced coffee in the other corner. And then I just did like some editing and chilled out that day. And these are from Rose Colored Days, as I mentioned. And then that afternoon, like during nap time, my mother-in-law left, so I'm gonna use a little thing with a little heart from this Nikki Plans collab sheet with Rose Colored Days, the freebie sampler one. She left, and then when my daughter woke up from her nap, my husband was like sleeping and the baby was still sleeping, so I actually we went for like a little baby walk, and I took her to the playground myself, which was that's a big deal for me to take her to the playground, but it's just nice to get some solo time with my daughter, like with the kids individually. I mean, the baby, I feel like we get plenty of solo time because, you know, I gotta nurse him 9 million times a day, and he's a baby. But it's nice to get like a little bit of solo time with my daughter as well. I actually try to do that every day, you know. But anyway, so we went to the playground and we had a really fun time at the playground. I actually feel like one of the things we were like saying is that camp, like we really hoped with school, and this is, we went ice cream after dinner that night, and this is the Once More with Love sheet that came in the SPC bundle. We had been hoping she would get like a little bit bolder with other kids, which it seems like she has from going to camp, and she's only been there for 2 weeks, so that's great. So then on Thursday, we actually had like a really busy, fun day. So we went out to breakfast at this place that like is really hard to get into. I use these pancake stickers from Inky and the Brain. That is actually what I got this time. They have like the most amazing blueberry pancakes at this place. We are in New Jersey. Blueberries are like a really big deal here because they like grow Jersey blueberries. It's like, anyway, people don't realize this, but New Jersey has like a ton of agricultural, and there's like a lot of stuff that's grown here. I think it's like the most eggplants of any state or something super random like that. But anyway, blueberries are like a really big deal. And so like all the places have like blueberry everything during the summer. It's not like a super long season. But anyway, so I got these amazing blueberry pancakes. So like another place that's really hard to get into on the weekend, but during the week you can, you know, pretty much walk right in, especially if you go early like we did. Anyway, and then we went to the beach. That was the morning that we figured out that the beach in the morning is better than beach in the afternoon for us. And then this was a trifecta day. We ate all of our meals out, like total vacation style. So we picked up hoagies for lunch, or subs if you will, and then I'm just gonna use a meal little thing for that. And then while the kids were napping, I managed to get nap alignment this day, and I went and got my nails done. So I have this nail appointment sticker from the Nikki Plans freebie sampler. And, you know, if that's not half box worthy, I don't know what is. And I'm going to use this from like this little Scribble Prints Co. Sampler as well, because the teal matches really well, and I am using silver. Yeah. And then that afternoon, the cleaning people came, and it was actually, they hadn't been there for a while. Anyway, it was nice. So just marking that in, not have to clean up so much this week before everyone came back down, especially because we were leaving. And then I'm gonna do this backwards. And then that night, as part of our trifecta, we got sushi for dinner. Love sushi. It's probably my favorite. I have these Once More with Love sushi stickers. I think I'm gonna use this one, this little cone one. Anyway, and my daughter loves sushi too. We both love salmon, so I was fighting with my 2-year-old over the salmon sushi, and my husband doesn't like salmon, but he likes all the other things, so we got like a huge sushi thing. Plus I think it's adorable to watch a 2-year-old eat raw fish. Anyway, okay, so Friday, once again, we had camp, and we left like right after that. So while my daughter was at camp, we like cleaned up and packed a little weekend bag, and then we picked her up from camp and drove back to Philly. So I'm just gonna grab like a little suitcase sticker for packing. I actually think I'm just gonna use this one. That's really cute. I'm just gonna like kind of hang that off the bottom. I have like kind of a lot to fit in here. And then, okay, so then we drove to Philly. I'm gonna try and squeeze 4 things into this section. Because on Thursday I had another video, but I forgot to put it in, and I really like how Thursday looks, so I'm just gonna put it in on Friday and squiggle it over. So I'm gonna do 2 little things in a row with a little bit of space in between them, obviously. But yeah, so anyway, so we drove home. It was actually like a super successful drive home, except for that my daughter did not nap in the car, but then she napped when we got back to my dad's house, which is kind of amazing because we weren't really expecting her to. We just figured she would fall asleep in the car, but she didn't. The baby slept almost the whole way, and it was like a great ride back, like super easy. So I'm going to use, I think, this teal color again here. And yeah, and then that afternoon we kind of had like a chill afternoon, and then I'm gonna use this squiggle for a little color variation. We had dinner at my husband's grandparents' house with like all the kids and everything, my cousin, like my brother-in-law, and like everyone. Anyway, it was super fun. And then that night, as I guessed correctly in my B6, we watched a movie because my dad has an amazing TV, and we watched Ready Player One, which was really good, like a very like lighthearted, feel-good kind of easy movie, if you will. I guess I didn't need to like cram everything up top. It fits, but whatever. Anyway, so yeah, so that was. Well, actually, maybe then I'll use a half box here because it was a half box worthy event for like all the cousins playing and grandparents, great grandparents. Anyway, it was like a really great night. It's just so nice to see the girls play together. They are like really similarly aged, just like a couple months apart. Like maybe 5 months apart. So it's like really fun, and that's so great that they'll get to grow up like that. Okay, I'm going to use like this drink deco here, even though it wasn't like a drinking thing, but that's fun. And I think also like a little, do I have another heart? Oh, here I need the squiggle from the Nikki Plans, it's like a, I think Nikki Plans drew these, but it's like on the Rose Colored Days sampler sheet, and I'm just gonna do like that to mark that should actually be on Thursday. All right, well, I don't have, I have hearts from Art Box stickers, so I can do that for this beautiful weekend thing. And actually I have these little stars too from Rose Color Days, and I'm just gonna like put them here to kind of just like, I feel like that just needs like a pop of sparkle. Anyway, highly recommend Ready Player One if you like kind of like, it was like futuristic dystopian, but like really lighthearted at the same time. So it's like easy watching dystopian future, if that makes sense or isn't too strange of a thing to say. Anyway, I really enjoyed it. It was a fun movie. Okay, so then on Saturday, we got like coffee and donuts in the morning. My husband had like promised my daughter he would take her for donuts. So they picked those up. I'm just gonna put that in and I'll write it. I might even write it on the header. Because we had a really busy day. So then we went to my mother-in-law's house for a bit, but she has cats and my allergies were like being really bad, so we didn't stay very long, and we decided to just like go out and do some stuff. So we went to like this mall, and we went for lunch, and they have like a play place and like a merry-go-round, and I also did some shopping because I didn't have an outfit to wear to the shower the next day. So we just had like a really fun day. So I'm actually gonna like rock it old school like I used to do in my hourly, and like write in the 3 heart checklists like all the little things we did at the mall. But I am gonna put this like playtime script here from Station Stickers, and then I also have these like foiled happy emojis from Artbox Stickers, and I think I'm gonna like layer that with that. I think that'll be really cute. Okay, yeah. So, and then I'll use that to mark our lunch. And then in the anyway, but I do want to separately put down that I went shopping, because I like never go shopping for myself, and not to like more than a Target run. But anyway, so I went to Loft. It's not like a great mall, but they do have a Loft. So I put down a washi, and I'm gonna put this in the middle. So that's from Hello Petite Paper. Anyway, it was really fun. I haven't like really bought clothes out in a long time. And I used to like do all of my shopping at Loft. Like the store felt so familiar. Like when I worked in an office, I definitely went there like all the time. But anyway, so I got a cute outfit and a little bit of other stuff as well. Then that afternoon we went on a grocery run, just like felt like having a healthy dinner, and which we did. We got halibut, and then that night we started watching Orange is the New Black. So I'm gonna like layer this kind of like that, and I have these icon overlays that I'm gonna go back in with at the end. Anyway, so then on Sunday I slept in, which was glorious, and I have this out, so I'm going to use like this little pillow sticker from here. I was like super tired. We're like so caught up in Orange is the New Black. Anyway, I haven't like read it all this week, like I mentioned, because we've just been like watching Orange is the New Black. It's very good. So I slept in, and then we had like the most extra day ever. Okay, so we went to Starbucks, and we stopped at Starbucks, which I like can't explain why we stopped at Starbucks, because then we went to Target, and then we went to Barnes & Noble. So we literally went like to Starbucks and then to 2 places that had a Starbucks in them. So we definitely did not need to stop. It was like really, really absurdly ridiculous that we did stop, but whatever, we did. So I'm going to use this, and I'll use this to put like Barnes & Noble and Target, and I'm going to use this. Oh, I was going to use like a hot coffee sticker, but I actually just remembered that that I had my freebie drink, and I actually got like a gigantic ice cold foam cappuccino. I'm going to flip this around the other way then, because that is like the most delicious drink. I've been so obsessed with them, the cold foam cappuccinos, but they're like absurdly expensive. So I did have a freebie drink, and I used it on that. Anyway, super delicious. So yes, then we went to Target, And Barnes & Noble. Barnes & Noble is just like a fun place to take kids. Then we had Chipotle for lunch, which was yummy, but not like super necessary because of the shower. But the shower was like late, so it was too late for my daughter to have lunch anyway. And then it was the shower, so I took my husband drove us to the shower, and then he was meeting up with like his brother and his brother-in-law, or our brother-in-law, however you want to phrase that, while we were at the shower nearby. Sorry if you can hear that siren in the background. But so I was at the shower with the kids, which was super cute. My daughter kept saying it's a special tea party. It was really, really adorable. And then after the shower, which was super fun, and the kids did really well, we left right from the shower and drove back to the beach house. Oh, I guess the only thing I didn't put this day is like we had to like pack and clean up, but I feel like, I don't know, that kind of goes without saying. Maybe I'll just like, do I want to throw in an extra backpack? Nah, that's fine. Those are cute. But yeah, so anyway, that is that. And then we just like had a really chill evening. We didn't really do anything. Watched some more Orange is the New Black, and just hung out and like actually ate crackers for dinner because like I had eaten so much that day already. Oh, I do want to grab... Okay guys, so I'm going to put a weekend banner down in pieces because the only weekend banners that I brought in silver foil, like these clear ones, they're from Rose Colored Days, but this was like a poorly cut batch and I got it replaced, right? But I accidentally packed like the kind of broken one. So I'm just going to kind of like sticker surgery it back together, and hopefully you won't be able to tell too much. This one came apart in like 3 pieces. Just my bad for packing them. They're like super hard to get up. Okay, anyway, I don't know, this piece is like really janky, but that is good enough. And then I have these icon overlays from Simply Watercolor Co, and I think I'm going to use these on a couple of the icons. So here is the cleaning one, just add a little bit of sparkle. What else did I do? Okay, I think that is everything. Look how sparkly and beautiful this is. I'm gonna turn the camera off, take some pictures as usual, fill it out, and I will be right back. Okay, that is everything all filled out. Oh my gosh, look at this gorgeous foilness. I hope it looks okay on the camera. Sometimes when I use these full silver headers, I feel like it shows up a little weird on screen. Anyway, while the camera was off, I swapped the Wild Summer Design like silver full backs out for a regular full backs just because I had like leftovers in the kit and I didn't end up using any of those other ones in the spread, so just for balance I just popped that in here. And as well, I added in just like a sprinkling of deco in some places where I felt like it was a little late after I filled it out. Anyway, I just think this looks so cute. It's very busy and bright and like I'm just very feeling it. So I did use this Pigma Micron 03 to do all of my writing. I love the Inky and the Brain sticker paper. As I've mentioned, it's like my fave premium matte. Here is what I have left in the kit. So I have like all these numbers, which I'll probably save for a monthly spread. 1 ombre, like 1 full box, some hearts and stuff. But like I do feel like 1 full box here, some little things, all these headers. I probably will like use this in my B6 and all of this. This was the weekly ombre that I used and like a little bit. So I can mix this with functionals from something else like half boxes, quarter boxes, and use this in my B6, especially now that I'm using foil in my B6. Like I have like a lot of extras, so I can pull that into a spread. I also grabbed this Kanko XOXO silver paper clip in this aqua, which I think is really pretty and it matches with the kit for this week. Yeah, just think that looks so beautiful. Do a last Viv wiggle. Really feeling this. This was such a fun week. Anyway, I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a big thumbs up. I'd love it if you'd subscribe. Check me out on Instagram at mycraftyplans, and if you want me to answer any questions during like the base, let me know down in the comments below or hit me up on Instagram. Bye!